Welcome everyone to the channel. Welcome everyone. If you're new here, my name is Linden. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the visit. Today I'm doing a live video. I'm just going to portion up some sirloin steak. So here I have a whole slab. But I don't want to take the fat off it because you need that fat on it because it's a sirloin steak. So normally I buy a whole slab. Well, you might be wondering, what am I doing with this large slab? I do catering, and also when we buy stuff for the home, we buy it in bulk. That means it stop you from running up and down all over the place. So that's what I do because I have a busy lifestyle. So once you comes in, guys, thumbs up the live and feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Okay, so let's get started. If you notice, I have probably about 4 different knives here, just in case if I start and it get dull. Plus I have my steel here to sharpen. So I'm using a diamond steel. I have a chef knife, I have a butcher knife, and I have an all-purpose knife. So if times allow me also, I will, I know you guys gonna wonder, you cut the steak up, but you probably don't cook any. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes for any strip like here. I'm gonna get a small bowl here. Gonna put the gloves on. Not that I have to, but remember, if you do leave a message, make sure your message be positive, and I might not get back to you while doing the video. Probably start from this end. So I'm going to use this knife here because this knife is very versatile. So I want to get it nice and flush. So these bits, you can use it to make pies or stock. All right, so this here I'm just going to cut this off. Just trim this up a bit. All right, you want them nice and flush. So with this, I probably go, normally you should cut this about 8 ounces, but I want it a little bit thicker. Might take a little bit time, but you have a good slice. So nice, good color meat. So I want it about this size. So we'll see how it goes. So I don't want them too big either. If you notice what I do when I'm cutting this, I line myself up with the steak. Otherwise, you're gonna cut it go slant. You don't want it to waste. So that's what I'm gonna do. So once I cut this part off, I'm gonna turn it. So when you buy the slab like this, see how lovely that is? Look at that. It's always easy to buy it and then just cut it yourself. Once it comes in, guys, what you can do for me, and I would appreciate it, thumbs up the live. If you haven't yet subscribed, please consider to do so. So if you're just coming on, wonder what I'm doing, I'm just portioning up sirloin steak. Look how lovely that is. See how lovely that is? Nice, clean cut. So when you cut it, if you notice, stay at an angle. Otherwise, you're going to cut it slant the way you're looking. So you need it like this. Nice, clean cut. Look at that. Look how lovely that is. Because my cutting board not that long, I have another big cutting board, but I choose to use this one. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna slant it now. See that? So I'm gonna leave about 10 for the weekend, for the family, because I love to cook. I cook every day. For me, cooking is a therapy. That's what relaxes me. Some people find different things relaxing themselves. Drugs, drinking. I don't like none of those. Don't associate myself with none of those. I'm just gonna put him in my dish here. Put him out nice. Look at that. Nice and clean. So I'm gonna pack him straight inside here. And I'm gonna turn this. All right, so you can get a better angle now with this. Now this knife getting a little bit dull, so I'm gonna have to sharpen it back again. You need sharp knife for these. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Naz, how are you doing? You all right? Yeah, welcome, Theo and Jade. Hope you all subscribe to the channel. All right, this one here, so you can get a slab. And if you notice here, this slab, this one is not so thick in depth. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut it a little bit thicker. I'm sure you're gonna want me to cook one or two of this, but we see how it goes. You know, this is fresh. Look at that. And then this, just gonna pack him nice inside here. See how lovely that is? Well uniform. So this is when you have a lovely sharp knife. Go through it properly. Remember, as it comes in, guys, thumbs up the live. And if you haven't yet subscribed, remember to hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. All right, this part is a little bit thin, but it's not a problem. We still can use it. All right, so you have this little part here. See what we can do with this. I'm gonna put him there. All right, so that's all cut up. Let me just put these knife across. Next up, light this up. We're gonna get this real hot. We're gonna see how good this steak is. So we're gonna take 2 of this one. Probably 3 of this. Look how low that is. All right, next up, we're gonna get some olive oil to start this off. It's a bit of olive oil in that. We're gonna season. I'm gonna cook up maybe about 3. All right, so this is a bonus. Cut the steak, then I'm gonna show you how to cook it. Cooking steak, just salt and pepper. You don't need anything else on it, because you need that flavor. You need that real, meat flavor, taste, and quality you're going for. So salt and pepper. All right. We're gonna press him in. Make sure this is well hot. The reason why you want to hear that frying, that I do private also. Do catering, do private also. Depends on where it is and what it is. Yes, I do. All right, so I'll get my tongue here. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need a spoon. All right, so once I finish with this, I'm going to take this out the way. So this knife, I finished with these knife. So I haven't used those, so that can go back in. Okay. Now the steak going in the pot. Make sure when you're putting it, just put it away from you. So I have about 3 of them in. And don't quick to turn them. So this, I want to pat this in. So just going to change my cutting board. Once it comes in, guys, thumbs up the live. If you notice something, I haven't yet turned the steak. Leave them there, let them sit. Don't bother them. Just leave it alone. You need a nice color on it. Very important. Butter. The moment I turn it, I will explain to you. Now, depends on how you want it. Medium rare. So this is my first turn. I'm gonna turn this. Yeah. So that's probably about a minute and a half or 2 minutes on each side. You don't want to play around with it too much. Now, butter. Bit of butter in that. And here come the world-class Olympic secret touch. This, I'm giving you this for free. Beef fat. Yeah, you have your beef fat, garlic, rosemary, thyme around the side. Put some more garlic in. I want all of these herbs inside here. Spoon the butter over. So because the pan hot, what's gonna happen? The oil and the butter infuse the garlic, rosemary and thyme. Spoon it over this. You don't need to let this cook too much. When you're cooking this, cook it how you like it. Now, in my household, medium is okay. All right. Spoon the butter and the beef fat over this, and you have a perfect steak. What I'm going to do, I'm going to turn that off. Once I turn that off, just let them sit a little bit. My plate. You can get your plate or your cutting board. Let's look how lovely this is. See that? So you can't say you don't learn something today. See that? The flavor coming out of this, unbelievable. So normally when I render off some beef, you see in the fat, this is beef drippings. You know, growing up, I used to use this just to cook vegetables in. I'm telling you, this is the beef drippings. Use that to cook with. Unbelievable, I'm telling you. What I'm going for is, some deep, deep flavor. All right. These are ready. And just put them on a plate. Just gonna take a plate out. Just gonna leave them on the plate here. There's a Carlito, them and Daniel, them, they will work on this. This, don't throw them away. One garlic each. The herbs, just put them straight on it. These juice, what do you think gonna happen? Not gonna put them in the bin. These are like luxury, I'm telling you. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So with these now, these here, I'm gonna wrap them. Clean frame them, or I'm gonna call Donna in a bit, and we see what we need for weekend. Because normally weekend we have a lovely family meal. So we're gonna take out probably about 10 of these. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do find value in this content, to show your appreciation, hit that subscribe button, thumbs up the live, and thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. For those of you who are new, my name is Linden. Welcome to the channel. And for those who are watching the replay, I appreciate your time, your effort, and your energy. Peace be unto you all. I'm going to give you a close-up shot of this. Just switch the camera around. Thank you very much. And make sure you wash your hands also. Thank you very much. That's what it looked like. And over here, just going to wrap this. I'm going to portion this out. But this, you can have this with whatever you wanted. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And thank you for all your positive comment. I appreciate it.